you get what you pay for, and to experience what I'm talking about, click the link above and come out here and see for yourself, because the thing is, you do get what you pay for in the fitness realm. And why we are the most expensive as town is because we have the highest level of expertise, the most education, and an experience like you're not going to find anywhere else. It's just not a thing. You would have to, like, I am probably the most obsessive person you'll ever meet in your life. I've been studying this stuff obsessively since 1997. It's easy to think that that's only 10 years ago, but actually that's over 20 years ago. What did that be? That'd be a little over 22 years ago. And I'd been lifting quite a bit before then. It just happened to be that somebody, my grandma, saw me harassing the only weight set that I had access to at the time, which was in her basement, and she bought me a book on strength and conditioning. And ever since then, I've read thousands of strength and conditioning books to learn more about this stuff. Originally, it was a selfish endeavor to try to make myself the best athlete that I possibly could. Anyway, all I did was make tons of mistakes along the way, injuring everything that you can possibly imagine, and spending lots of time in physical therapy offices and learning more and more and more about this stuff until it got to the point where everything really started to click, and it just happened to be about 15 years too late. But you get to reap the rewards of that now. So click the link above. You do get what you pay for, okay? And it's one of those things, this is one of the hardest things from a social media standpoint, to try to portray that over to you guys, because for the most part, to you guys, you see medicine balls, you guys see weights, you guys see, you're just like, oh, well, it's weight, you pick it up, you put it down, you move it back. But no, it's just as much. This is one of the mistakes I made early on. This is one of the big mistakes. I used to think, oh, it's just like you just got to go really hard. Okay, the second big mistake, when I figured out that was stupid, was that you had to do more. You had to work smart and you had to work hard. I was like, well, it matters how you do the exercise is more important than what you do for exercises. Well, that's not absolutely true. It's equivalent. How you do the exercise and which exercises you do with how much weight matters. It matters what you do, like your training age. It matters what kind of shoulder you have, what kind of hip you have, what kind of low back you have. How are you actually looking at for us, it's how we're actually looking at you and seeing you express that with your body. How are you expressing the strength that you do have? How's your low back move? How's your hip move? It matters, okay? All these different things matter and play into how your program should go. So if you're interested in learning what someone like me can do with you, click the link above and let's get going out here, because I'm not going to ever claim to be the cheapest in town. We are not the cheapest place in town. It's about $7 a day to work out here, $7 per workout if you really added it up, and it would go all the way up to maybe $35 per workout. We're not the cheapest in town. We're probably the most expensive in town, but we're also the highest level of expertise. And this is where I do not choose to eat the humble pie, because I earned this. I earned the ability to say that. Okay, this is not something where if you're here to be normal, you're in the very wrong place. And this is the thing: status quo likes to teach you tries to put this idea in your head that you're supposed to be humble. Well, if I happen to be too humble enough to say that I'm the best in town at this, then I'd be lying to you. And I'm not a liar. I will not play the humble pie status quo game. This, what you see behind you, is not normal experience going on. If you're here to be normal, you're in the very wrong place, but you're gonna have a different experience here. It's worth the 30-minute drive for a lot of people that are behind me right now that are coming down from Cedar Rapids, coming all the way up from Washington, Iowa, all the way down over from Washington, Iowa, and over from, what direction would that be? Up from Washington, over from Cedar Rapids. Anyway, click the link above and get started out here. I wanna help you out. I've devoted my life to this. I want to help you out. Click the link above, let us help.